Judges, this is your second chance. Just 2 remain. Kyle.
I'm sticking with my original choice of instant bun. They've grown and grown and they deserve it.
Well, 1 vote. You certainly do push the envelope, boys. Danny, do you support Kyle? Or is it Chooka?
I'm going to have to stick with the act that made me cry every single performance. That's Chooka Parker.
Hey, well done, mate. At this rate, we finished at 12:30. Guess what, mate? You are about to make someone's career or break it. It
I knew
rests
that was
on
going to
your
happen.
shoulders.
This is an awful decision to have to make. You know, we spoke to you before, Chooka, and we've said, you know, you've got to shake it up and do something different. And I've said it to the boys, you've got to work harder. So I think I've got to make my decision on who I think deserves to be in the grand final better. And I'm not necessarily saying it's who's more talented or whatever, but I have to give it to Instant Bun.
Therefore, Instant Bun make it to the grand final. Whoa. That was one painful tug of war. I've never seen the judges so torn between acts, and that's a sign of how strong this competition is this year. First and foremost, you obviously now have to buy his album, Her Dresses, and him a razor.
Definitely. Straight to the shops. Yeah, I was totally stoked. We'd like to give it up for Chooka, though. You know, how can you beat him, you know?
Well done. It was a tough fight, and this is a very difficult thing to do because so much was said about you. Everybody comes up to me to talk about you. You are incredible, but we do, unfortunately, it's a gut-wrenching thing that we have to do, but say goodbye to one of the most talented people we've seen on this show. Is there anything that you'd like to say on your way out?
Yeah, well, thanks everyone for having me, and I mean, my aim is just to make people feel better through my music, and you've voted me through, so you've made me be able to do that. So I'm really grateful. Cheers.
Well said, mate. Congratulations. Good on you, dude. Our grand final is now going to be a punter's nightmare. This is an entire field of far laps, it seems, this year. Look, a world-class ensemble and impossible to pick at this stage, especially when you also see how hungry tonight's 9 acts are to take this competition down. It's all about fun from here on in. Stick with us. There's so much more to come.